Here's another one. It's going to sound like completely changing the subject. I know a lot of people who say to me, I don't dream. And when they say that to me, what I need to say to them, and what I say back is I say, it's not that you don't dream, it's you don't remember your dreams. Everybody dreams several times a night. So maybe someone might like to remember their dreams. What could they do about it? Well, this is what you can do if you want to remember your dreams. You go to bed as if to go to sleep. You're lying in bed, feeling comfortable, enjoying the covers, enjoying your space, and then you start to relax, and in that relaxed state, between waking and sleeping, they call it the hypnagogic state. In the hypnagogic state, what you do is you program yourself, and you program yourself using the simplest language that's possible to use, which means, if you, as someone who studies grammar, you'll know about this, use what we call the present simple tense. So it's in the present tense, that's in the tense of the now, infinitely more powerful. Imagine you have to do this in the future. Supposing I was to say tonight, I will remember my dreams. That's not very helpful, because that's setting yourself up for something in the future. No, don't bother about that. Keep it right here, right now. Tonight, I remember my dreams. Can you imagine how powerful that is? How about the word powerful? There's another word you could conjure with. Another powerful technique for you to remember your dreams is in the hypnagogic state. Tonight, I remember my dreams. Tonight, I remember my dreams. Tonight, I remember my dreams. I do it 3 times. I do it 3 times because that's the magic of the power of 3. So I'm multiplying the effects. If you do that, you will discover that you'll awaken with dreams. I can guarantee it. That's all you need to do. And that's programming yourself. That's using the power of the word to change from being someone who doesn't remember their dreams to someone who does remember their dreams. And I'll tell you this, the dreams are regarded by Carl Jung, one of the great psycho people of the 20th century, psychologists, as the royal road to the unconscious. So by you remembering your dreams, you are going to be connected with your higher self, which will give you the helpful hints you need to become more who you really want to be, who you really are. So you've got the technique to remember your dreams. The next stage is, what do the dreams mean? Well, the dreams are in code, deliberately in code, because if they were not in code, you might be too frightened. The information being presented directly to you, it could just be a bit disturbing. So what the dream body does is it provides the information to you in a way that you've got to do a little bit of work. You've got to put a little bit of effort in. Now, one thing you could do is you go out and buy a dream interpretation book or a dream diary. Now, dream interpretation books or dream guidance manuals, in my personal opinion, are actually counterproductive, and I'll tell you why. Because the best person that can unlock the secret of your dreams is you. So when you buy a book, you're actually handing the situation over to somebody else and saying, you know better than I do, tell me what my dream means. Suppose I've got a dream about I died in my dream, or I've got a dream about being naked. I'll look it up in the book and it'll tell me what it means. That means I'm lazy and I don't bother to use my own thoughts. So that's a bit of a cop-out. So let's not go down that road. Let's do this thing about, let's do it for myself, right? So I'll do the work. I'll work out what this dream means. Now, it's all very easy for me to say that, and when you begin this process, it's going to be like anything. It's like learning a foreign language. It's all going to seem maybe a little strange, but I'll tell you what happens. I can guarantee this to you. The more you recall your dreams, and here's another important thing, buy a book, an exercise book, or a nice fancy book with lines or without lines, and write your dreams down in them. That's your dream journal. If you write your dreams down in them, that's one of the easiest ways to decode your dreams, because actually what you're saying to yourself, you can let yourself off the hook. I haven't got to decode this dream immediately. I'll write it in my book and then I can come back to it, and with a little bit of hindsight of time, I will get more of an understanding and it'll be easier to decode. So it's easier to decode your dreams if you write them down. That helps enormously. In one of the other films, you might remember that I mentioned that approximately 25% of you is located here in the physical body and 75% is located in the higher self. So if it comes to dream interpretation, your higher self is your best guide. Now, the way you can choose to work with your higher self is by using the power of the word. So what you can do is you can, again, lying in bed in a hypnagogic state, halfway between sleeping and waking, you can say, tonight I get help from my higher self decoding my dreams. Or let's make it even simpler. Tonight my higher self decodes my dreams. Tonight my higher self decodes my dreams. Tonight my higher self decodes my dreams. And I remember all of it, and I remember all of it, and I remember all of it. And then you wake up. This is going to sound a strange thing to say because I'm being really honest with you. I've done this 3 times in my life. The 3 times in my life I did this, I got total success. Here's the funny thing, I've never done it since. Why? I've got no answer for you. I don't know why, but I know it works. I've only ever done it 3 times. I got 3 out of 3. So that's what you do. You ask your higher self, and your higher self helps you. Tonight my higher self helps me decode my dreams. Come up with any wording you like, as long as you keep it present simple, and you keep it positive. And there's no negatives, there's no trying involved, there's no shoulds, there's no musts, it's all totally allowing it to happen, which means you're letting go into divinity. And this is something I want to speak about. This seems like I'm changing a subject, which I am. How is it that universal soul retrieval works? Because ever since I've had this new experience of Ho'oponopono, I've been asking myself that question, and I've realised the reason why it works is because the entire process is actually all about surrendering to divinity, working with my guides, working with my helpers, working with a client, and surrendering to divinity. That's why it works. And you'll find this about anything in life. The things that work really well, they work really well when you surrender to divinity. So for example, if you want to pass your driving test, and if you tell yourself, "Ooh, it's really hard to pass your driving test, I better study really hard to pass my driving test," can you imagine what's going to happen? Yes, 5 or 6 times you might be sitting that test. How about imagining you saying to yourself, "I passed my driving test first go. I passed my driving test first go. It's easy to learn for my driving test. I enjoy learning for my driving test." Can you see I'm just programming myself? That's what I'm doing. There's an expression that used to be used, brainwashing. It used to be used in a negative context, so how terrible. There are certain people and they brainwash people. Well, how about brainwashing yourself? What does brainwashing mean? Washing is cleaning, so cleaning is actually a form of brainwashing. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. It's cleaning, it's brainwashing, it's clearing yourself and enabling yourself to do these things. So when it comes to dreams, you will learn so much. Your higher self will have such a perfect link with you, and you can take this even further. And I'm going to do this on another session. I'm going to go into how to become a lucid dreamer, how to actually manifest lucid dreams in your life. There's a very specific technique I'm going to give you for how to do that. And what you want to do is, to start with, just go for recalling your dreams, then go for writing them down in your dream journal, and then go for decoding your dreams. And you'll discover that the more open you are, the more you tell yourself, "I decode my dreams easily." That's a really good one. More positive thought, power of the word. I find it easy to decode my dreams. Every time I think about my dream journal, I find it easy to decode my dreams. By the time you actually start decoding them, it's just going to be so effortless, because you've given it all over to divinity, and it's effortless. So, bye-bye striving, bye-bye trying. Hello, effortless manifestation. And these are the days that we're living in, the days of awakening, the days where things are becoming easier, the days where every day, in every way, I am enjoying my life more and more and more, and things are getting better and better and better. And it's all in the power of the now, the power of the word, letting go into divinity. Ho'oponopono. Thank you.